Yo, yo, yo. We're finally back with Fate. I know it's been a while. I do apologize. But what's going on? Being very, very careful as possible with my music selection, because I know the last time we did this, it didn't go so well, so I'm hoping that with the right remix and the right artist, I won't get any copyright strikes, but we'll see. But anyway, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to more Fate Stay Night Remastered. Basically a visual novel, if you haven't been watching up until now. It's good. It's good. It is a mouthful to read through. No wonder it has so much lore elements to it. But it is still interesting to go through this kind of like step-by-step process of the original narrative of Fate Stay Night. And as I've been saying before, I'm trying to go down the path of the basically Saber's route. I've already watched Unlimited Blade Works. I've already seen Heaven's Field. I have gone through other Fate stuff before, but I've actually never really gone into the original Fate Stay route. I've seen a little bit of the original anime, but it hasn't really held up. So I figured it would be nice to do this as a reintroductory into that so I can have a complete closure of the original storylines. Yeah, but outside of that, I'm not new to Fate. I've mentioned before I've played Fate Grand Order. I still do. I just got back in doing my dailies. I have played Fate Extella, which we might do on stream just because it might be fun. I do plan on doing that one samurai one. What's it called or another? Is it Fate Remnant? Let me see. Pulling up my Steam. So I know I have it on like my wish list. Store. Wish list. I thought I was on my wish list. Hold on. Give me 1 second as I'm looking up. But it's the samurai one. It's the samurai one that said like I'm sure it's gonna be like something like in the Edo period. Yeah, there we go. Remnant. Yes, I was right. So Fate even has samurai in the title. Fate Samurai Remnant. This is something I want to play eventually, and I think it would be kind of fun to do, like a little Fate segment. I don't have like a super uber love for Fate. I think I just enjoy it as a history buff, just seeing the wacky designs and interesting overall plot points that Fate tries to weave together, even if they're kind of like a little maybe too complicated. But my love for Fate, I feel like, is still a very, very pure and very, very honest to true version versus a lot more hardcore fans, which is fine. But I would like to play this game on stream. It looks good. We can definitely do Fate Extella. I haven't played Fate Extella Extra. So, again, Fate as a segment on the channel will probably be a long stay thing. Inevitably when we get to them. But we got other stuff like Fate, or I'm sorry, like Final Fantasy. As I mentioned on the last stream, we can definitely do a Final Fantasy stream. Mainly Final Fantasy 7. That is for sure something that we will definitely get to eventually, speaking for us. We're going to go through Yakuza 0 all the way through. So potentially we might just do more of the Yakuza games as well. I want to play God of War. I definitely want to play God of War. I have not played the new one, Ragnarok. I've done every other God of War up until Ragnarok. So I still have to do that. But we might just go back and play the entire video game series just because it'd be fun. And then I want to play Wukong. I kind of actually got the PC originally outside of streaming to play Wukong. So Wukong's definitely on my list. But yeah, there's a lot of games I want to get to, but Fate for sure is going to have a good segment on my channel. So if you don't like Fate, understandable, but this ain't the place for you. Now, with that being said, we are once again back for this last time where we left off. we just got done talking to Kiritsugu. We were doing a whole, is he going to join or not? We ran into Emilia. This time not the dark route, where I effed up, but that's okay. And then after that, we got to do more of the relaxation of talking to Saber at our home, finding a little bit more about her details. Rin's moving in because it would be a lot safer. So, yeah, we got somewhat farther last time. It's mainly just a lot of dialogue. It's a lot of dialogue that you kind of have to like go through in this game that I'm noticing that can really, really slow pace me. Or anyone, really. Let's see. There we go. Alright, I feel like we should be good on sound. If it needs to go up, just let me know. But I think we should be good. But outside of going down this route that should have a little bit of more uniqueness to the other two routes, there's going to be a lot of stuff that I will be picking up on as, oh, we're doing this again. Like, we had to go talk to Kiritsugu. We had to go fight Lancer for the first, time for, Shiro to get his stuff. All that stuff is pretty much the same. So I am curious when things will start to diverge for this route. And, again, I will do what I need to get to that route. Which means saves coming. Yes. Yes. Now, here we go again. As we walk, I explain where everything is. Oh god, I did it again. My auto. Every single time I play, I keep forgetting the arrow key to my right is the auto. I'm not sure if she's even listening, since Saber is just following me without reacting to a single thing I say. Welcome back, Saber! Saber! Right, she wants to bunk with Shiro, and obviously, 16-year-old boy's like, no! My room is this way, it's pretty far into the house. That means it's something that she doesn't want to talk to Tosaka to hear. I don't think Tosaka would hear us since she's in a detached area of our house, but I can't forget that she's a master, and also magic. She could just easily listen in, and besides, the veranda is hardly a place to talk in private. Oh, yes. When you can just casually drop, I have a veranda. Yeah. The moment we step into my room, Saber's eyes widen with surprise. Minimalistic is the term you're looking for. It's just a room to rest. Well, I guess that's more of his hobby, so it's for his facility, his main tinkering shed that he would put all that stuff. Saber steps into the Japanese-style room, running her hand along the wall, sliding paper down, feeling its texture. Her touch is gentle, as if contact with these things will let her learn the history, see their memories. Yeah. Nice. Didn't they say they had like a Yakuza member help build and reconstruct their house because it used to be an old mansion that was here, and then Kiritsugu moved in. Well, not Kiritsugu. Kirei. No, I'm sorry. I get those names mixed up. Kiritsugu, yeah. So Kiritsugu moved in, and then had like Taiga's dad, uncle, who's a Yakuza, just build this place up. I'm pretty sure it's the lore. Fairly certain that is. Saber sounds relieved, but I don't really understand what she's trying to say. From Saber's expressing, I'm guessing this has something to do with our shortcomings. Oh god, I did it again. A servant's first obligation. Right. Servants are historic spirits. They are heroes who have been made a name for themselves throughout history and around the world. In a general sense, they conceal their identities as well as their skills by using a class name. Servants' true name isn't something to be revealed lightly, but their masters should know. Without knowing their identity, masters won't know a servant's strength and abilities. Masters and servants are one. A pair simply cannot battle effectively if one has something to hide. At least that would be the case if you were talking about a normal master. Knowing Saber's true name won't change the fact that I still can't use her to her full potential, and I wasn't all that interested in the first place. I mean, I would be, but again, that's just a personal preference. Oh, the dialogue just cut off there. I figured that was going to be a lot more talking. Fair, fair. You're right, I really am gullible like that. Alright, well, I mean, that's kind of cap, seeing how, one, in this original storyline, they... Hold on, I guess I'll let her finish. But, in this original storyline, I feel it's kind of cap because they wank the piss out of Sabers, like, just as a rank overall. But then, two, you're King Arthur, I'm not well known as. I mean, it's debatable. Would someone say they know more Hercules or King Arthur? Maybe Hercules? But still, King Arthur. Come on. I'm not well known, though. Bullshit. If it was like a member of the Knights Table, okay, maybe you might have a point there. But King Arthur? Arthur Pendragon? Nah. Yo, stop selling yourself short. Saber's tone is regretful. I haven't quite expected that. She seems to have a human side of her, which she lets us show in revealing how she's frustrated. She may be inferior to Berserker as a hero.
俺から見たらセイバーは全然負けてない。あんな傷を負ってたのに、真正面から打ち合ってたじゃないか。
Injured and nerf across the table, so yeah.
そうですね。昨夜不覚を取りましたが、傷が癒えれば違った結果になるでしょう。
And again, I don't think she has the scabbard, the Avalon that's in Zero, where it helps with Excalibur. Not only like I think recharges, but also it provides an extra boost of defense and healing. So I don't believe they have that. If they did, oh, Saber would be, I think, a lot more powerful. If I remember correctly.
一つ目の話はこれで終わり。二つ目の話っていうのは？
ええ、それなのですが、おそらくこれはもう私たちでは解決できないことです。私たちサーバントはマスターからの魔力提供によって体を維持する。だからこそサーバントはマスターを必要とするのですが。
俺が半端なマスターだから、セイバーが体を維持するのに必要なだけの魔力がないってことか？
違います。たとえ少量でもマスターから魔力が流れてくるのなら問題はないのです。ですが、シローからは全く魔力の提供がありません。本来つながっているはずの霊力が断線しているのです。
They said like he cannot take energy from the world. He only has what it's inside of him, but even then it's not a lot. It's not a lot, and he is someone who doesn't have a teacher to explain to him how to channel what's inside of him to its utmost potential. So he's just at a roadblock at every step of the way when trying to use magic. That means it seems that while I'm supposed to be providing Saber with fuel for her engine, so to speak, I'm not.
シロー自身の欠点ではありません。おそらく召喚時に問題が起きたのでしょう。何らかの不手際があって、本来つながるはずのラインがつながらなかったようです。
Really? Oh, I don't remember that being brought up in the last other two, like Unlimited Blade Works and Heaven's Field. There was an error that occurred. Maybe it's something that they overlooked in the other two parts, or it's not something that was in the adaptation. Yeah, I don't remember that. Maybe it's something to do with Archer. When Saber was called here, it wasn't any sort of summoning. It was just an accident. It's no wonder Saber's having these issues since she was summoned that way.
それじゃどうなるんだ？魔力を回復できないってことは、セイバーはすぐに消えてしまうのか？
ええ。私が持つ魔力を使い切れば、この世界にとどまることはできなくなるでしょう。召喚されてから、すでに3回の戦闘を行いました。私の治癒能力も蘇生魔術ですから、傷を負えば魔力の消費も早くなる。そうですね。昨夜までで成熟した魔術師10人分の魔力は消費したでしょう。
10 full-fledged mages worth of magical energy last night. Damn, she can drain 10 full mages after 3 battles. Whew, golly. Good lord. Well, I'm speechless. Yeah, to say the least. Every time Saber fights, she loses magical energy and there's no way for her to replace it. She used that much magical energy already. How much longer can Saber stay? That shows you just how intense of a fight that they went through, but also the sheer quantity that she outputs just to make sure that she can fight to the fullest extent that she can. And this is her nerf. This is basically just the narrators are saying, yeah, Saber is massively nerfed right now.
そのため、私は少しでも魔力の消費を抑えなければならない。供給がないのなら、あとは睡眠することで魔力の消費を抑えるしかありません。
睡眠。眠れば魔力は回復するのか？
わかりません。ですが最低でも眠っている間は魔力を使わない。ですから、これからできる限りの睡眠を許してほしいのです。
Let me be
常に白を
narcoleptic,
守ること
please.
はできなくなりますが、それも勝利のためと受け入れてほしい。
I sigh in relief. Thank goodness. I'll give her whatever she asked for. If that's all there is to it.
そんなのいいに決まってるだろ。辛くなったらセイバーは休んでいいんだ。それで少しでも長くいられるんだったらその方がずっといい。
では、今後は頻繁に眠りに入りますが、その間は決して屋敷から離れないように。遠く離れた場所でシロが襲われた場合、私はすぐに駆けつけられない。空間を跳躍するなら話は別ですが、そんな能力を持つサーバントは稀です。
Oh, so even when she's in a more corporeal form, resting and recharging, she cannot auto summon. I guess that makes sense because Rin couldn't do that with Archer.
もし離れた場所で私を呼ぶのなら、0時のバックアップが必要になります。ですから、できるだけ私から離れないようにしてほしい。
As much as I would like that, I can't readily agree. I can't imagine life with Saber sticking by my side all the damn time. I'll do what I have on my own life to live
努力
too.
はする。けど本当にそれだけでいいんだな。眠っていればその
問題はないでしょう。このようなことはなかったので断言はできませんが、前回も総戦闘数は7回に満たなかった。私が倒さずとも、サーバントはサーバントによって減っていくのですから。
Oh, wait, is she referring to Zero? But I went to battle fewer than 7 times last time. Did she? Hold on, let me think. Kiritsugu summons them. They definitely fight the caster. I know that. They have like a whole team up. I think at least once. They might have fought him twice. I believe they fought against Ryder. They... Lancer, that's 4. Berserker? That's 5. Did they fight Gilgamesh? I don't think they did. I don't think they did. So yeah, no, maybe it was lesser than 7. It's been a while since 0. So, I'll take him at the word. Fuck it, this again.
別に全員が全員とやり合わなくちゃいけないってわけじゃないんだ。うまくすれば簡単にこの戦いを終わらせることができる。
The only people I need to fight are those who start doing things no person should. I can't imagine all 7 would be like that. Let's not get too settled with that idea. It could easily turn out to be that way. Even Tosca seems eager to fight, would still aid by the rules of mages. Again, the rule of mages is very slippery slope. Again, at the end of the day, they care about keeping their society and practices safe and in the pursuit of knowledge that they deem fit. So, it doesn't matter if they kill people, it's just being discreet about it. And as long as the other 5 masters act humanely, I have no intention of fighting them. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Well, I know it's not going to happen, but still, that's a very, very poor expectation. Saber even said she didn't fight 7 times last time, so this time around... Hold on a minute. Last time? Fewer than 7 times. Oh, they're going to address it.
待ってくれ、セイバー。その、以前もセイバーだったのか。いや、そうじゃなくて、前回も聖杯戦争に参加してたっていうのか。
Get some information about the fire.
私がこの聖杯の争いに参加するのは2度目です。その時も私はセーバーでした。中には複数のクラス属性を持つ英霊もいるようですが、私はセーバーにしか。
All my Fate Grand Order fans, my fellow fucking whales over here. I only fall under the Saber class. For now. For now. Oh, fucking. Ryder. And Lancer. Oh, yeah. Anyway. Getting lost in my own thought. I remember something that Tosca said. She said that out of the 7 servant classes, Saber is the... There you go, right there. So Saber is the best one. And this girl says that she has been summoned at that case, or that class, twice in a row.
それじゃ以前はその最後まで残ったのか。
無論です。前回は今のよう
Of
に
course.
制約
You
は
don't
あ
have
り
to
ま
say
せ
it
ん
like, oh yeah, of course it was.
他のサーバー
It
に
wasn't like it was
残ってい
easy
る
for
の
you
は
to stay, but sure. I don't think they did fight Gilgamesh, if I remember correctly. So, like, saying, of course. Is, ugh. I did not have any of the constraints I do now last time, so I never fell behind with the other servants. And I think you actually had the... Or no. Excuse me. I don't believe Kiritsugu gave her the Avalon even then. He kept it for themselves. Saber says this as if it should be obvious. I know, right? The fucking ego, like, oh yeah, of course I was at the end. Yeah, but you almost got your ass trumped by, like, Berserker, because you were upping your feelings. Her statement forces me to realize something. The sword in my possession now is not something I'm worthy of. I don't deserve her, but that's exactly why you deserve her.
参ったな。それじゃ不満だろうセイバー。俺みたいなのがマスターだと。
Also, that's like a hard parallel to Excalibur you can make right there.
私は与えられた役割をこなすだけです。聖杯さえ手に入るのであれば、マスターに不満はありません。
そっか。それは助かるけど、それでも。
She used to be fully prepared in capable hands, but she's been injured twice already. All because she can't replenish her magical energy. That means she'll constantly have to consider how much magical energy she has left as she fights. And because she needs to fight with all these restrictions in her last battle... Yep, good artwork. She wound up covered in her own blood. The image still haunts my mind, and I still see that girl, smaller and slighter than me, being so brutally injured. Man, calling her a shorty. Well, I guess she is.
シロ、その後悔は余分なことです。
Saber's voice snaps me back to reality.
私も負け知らずだったわけではありません。私は勝ちきれなかったからこそ、こうしてあなたのサーバントになっている。傷を負うことには慣れていますから、あなたが悔やむことなどない。
慣れてるって。あんな死ぬような怪我でもか。
ええ。剣を取るということは傷つくということです。それはあなたも同じでしょう。私だけが傷つかないという道理はないと思いますが。
Sure.
それはそうだけど。それじゃ怪我をしても構わないっていうのか、セイバーは。
You're a masochist, aren't you?
それが死に至る傷でなければ、死んでしまってはマスターを守れなくなりますから。
なんだそれ。
I mean, that's a very bold assessment that you think that as long as I get hurt but not fatal, I'll be fine. It's like, you don't know when that's going to happen, though.
それがサーバントの役割ですから。確かに、リンの言葉は正論ですね。サーバントを人間として扱う必要などない。私たちはマスターを守るための道具です。
Yeah, but that's not who he is as a person. To a fault. To a fault. So, whether or not you like it, you will be treated as someone with equal rights and stuff. Having said her piece, Saber walks towards the sliding door. There's a room opposite of that screen door. My room has always been big enough for me, so I never use the adjutant room.
睡眠をとります。夕食時には起きますので、外出するのなら声をかけてください。
The sliding door opens quietly, then slides back shut.
私たちはマスターを守るための道具です。あなたもそれを正しく把握するべきだ。
なんだそれ。
Someone with a very twisted mind made the rules, man. I don't know what to tell you. This whole system is fucked. It pisses me off, but I can't say that out loud. So I just take in Saber's words and stand alone, perplexed. I may not be sleeping during the day like Saber, but I still need my rest. I'm not nauseous anymore, but I still feel terrible. On top of that, all the unexpected things that have happened are weighing heavily on me. I take a deep breath and look blankly out over the yard. I asked about everything I needed to know, and I got answers, but I'm no less lost for it. And yet Tosaka, my senior as a mage, or rather full-fledged master, is completely nonchalant about the whole situation.
ねえ、余ってるクッションとかない？あとビーカーと分度器。
She's busy scoring the house for
クッ
stuff.
ションなら隣の客間のを持ってけ。けど、ビーカーと分度器なんて普通の家には置いてない。
Yeah, right.
は？信じられない。魔術師なら実験用具ぐらい置いておくものよ。
You see, in that regard, we're more scientists than mages. Complaining loudly, she turns ahead, heads back towards the detached building. We'll get used to that. 90% of her dialogue will be complaining. The matter of her staying overnight seems to also be settled. When I peeked into the detached building earlier, she already picked out the best room for herself. She even put up a sign that read, "Remodeling in progress, do not enter."
別棟なら遠いし、問題はないよな。
Having Saber around already has me on edge, but if Tosca were close too, there'd be nowhere for me to relax anymore. Yeah. Got it. Just edge somewhere where you know they won't be, and, you'll be fine. You'll be alright. The detached building is far enough, and even though it's connected by a corridor, it feels like it's a neighboring house. As long as I keep my distance, nothing bad should happen. Oh, but I guess we'll see each other during meals. And there's also one bath here, so we'll have to decide when each of us will use it. Wait a minute. Saber's a girl, too, so... I mean, you're already thinking it. Just follow your train of thought. Just follow it all the way through. I shake my head violently and slump back onto the floor. With what must be a millionth sigh today, I stare blankly up at the sky. I'm getting drowsy. Must be more tired than I've realized. Your entire worldview is changing, so I wouldn't really think you would be energetic about it all. I'd just go ahead and close my eyes. Oh yeah? Flashback? Kiritsugu again? Apparently not carrying at all works wonders. The moment I close my eyes, I drift off to sleep. The next thing I know, the sun has long since set, and Saber and Tosaka and I have gathered around in the living room. I've only just woke up. Saber is already in the living room. Tosaka just finished up remodeling her room. By the way... Oh, that's kind of cute. Hold on, let me see. Yeah. Let me see if I can zoom in. There we go. That's cute. Yeah. Neat. This is what the guest room looked like a few hours ago. But now... This is what I saw after being summoned for something so trivial, even Fujine wouldn't have been bothered with me about it. I mean, it's not that big of a difference. She just put a duffel bag, a couple books, a pen, and a little beaker set up with bottles and stuff. It really isn't that big of a deal. The room has transformed into this. Transform's a stretch. Oh, relax, bud. I sure know how to pick a teammate. You could have worser options. I'm uncomfortable. My house is playing host to not one, but two invaders. I'm all the more unsettled because I so rarely have guests here. Well, actually, these two don't look like they belong in a Japanese-style house to begin with. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. The time is almost 7 o'clock at night. Everyone's in the living room, but stay quiet and do nothing. Isn't really good for my mental well-being.
二人とも少しいいか。今後のことで話をしておきたいんだけど。
ちょっと待って。その前に一つ決めておきたいんだけど、いいかしら。
いいけど。
何って夕食のことよ。シロずっと一人暮らしだったのよね。
Technically, yes.
まあそういうことになるけど。
なら食事は自分で作ってきたのよね。
Sort of.
そりゃ作るだろう。食べなくちゃ腹減るんだから。
You know what she's doing? She's saying, you're gonna cook. You cook? Good. Do it.
さ、なら提案なんだけど、夕食の当番は交代制にしない？
Alright, whoa.
これからしば
Never
らく一緒に
mind.
暮らすんだし、その方が助かるでしょ？
That sounds fair and just.
確かにそうだな。ついいつもの調子で考えてたけど、遠坂がうちで暮らすなら家族と同じだ。飯ぐらい作るのは当たり前だし、俺も楽でいいや。
Don't be burdens. Oh, yes.
決まりね。じゃあ今日はシロが当番ってことで。もうこんな時間だし、作戦会議は食べてからにしよう。
Okay. Alright.
いや、夕飯が交代制なのはいいけど、朝飯はどうするんだ？
No, it's probably like a day system. This day, Shiro. Next day, Saber. If she can even cook. Next day, Rin.
ああ、朝はいいのよ。私食べないから。
Oh, you're one of those. Got it. I mean, I don't eat it as often as I should, but okay.
なんだそりゃ。勝手なこと言うな。朝飯ぐらい食べないと。
I'm gonna be real, man. I don't think that was gonna be happening regardless, but sure. Yeah, she won't grow up big and strong. I don't foresee that as her future.
余計なお世話よ。人の生活スタイルに口を挟まないでちょうだい。とにかく今日の夕食はシロが作るの。ちゃんとした食べ物を出さないと話なんてしないからね。
Oh, so either way, it's a win-win for me. For the life of me, I don't know what set her off, but Tosca glares at me irritated. It's a girl who's your age, and you're talking about food. Of course, it's gonna set her off.
わかったよ。勝手に作るけど、サイバーも飯は食うんだろ？
用意してもらえるのでしたらぜひ。食事は重要な活力源ですから。
了解。それじゃおとなしくしてろよ、二人とも。
I grab my apron and head to the kitchen. Luckily, there are enough ingredients for a meal for 3. I turned on the rice cooker right when I woke up, so it would be done in about half an hour. I glanced towards Tosca and Saber from the kitchen. Those two look like they would prefer eating Western-style meals over Japanese meals. Yo, why are you being presumptuous? You might be on point, but yo, looks can be deceiving. Just make some food. I seriously doubt Saber would like tofu and natto. Well, even among more Japanese people, not everyone likes natto. And from what it is, yeah, no kidding.
いや、そもそも箸を持てないんじゃないかな、セイバー。
And she's gonna have to learn. I hesitate for a moment, but there's no point in worrying. Well, servants load into their time period with respective knowledge and skill sets. Like, in Zero, she knew how to drive a car. She knew how to drive a motorcycle. I'm pretty sure then, by that proxy, she should learn or have knowledge of how to use a chopstick properly. There's only a few dishes I can make with ingredients I have right now. I have tofu. I think for a moment and decide to make deep-fried tofu. I also decide to make a simple tofu and seaweed soup. That sounds not bad. Since I have some chicken prepared, I'll use that to make teriyaki chicken as the main dish. Yo, you're going to get like a big oil thing for this, right? Because that's going to take time if you have to do like individuals. I drain the water from the tofu, season the chicken, cut the daikon into strips to make a crunchy salad. I also grate the daikon to make sauce and saute some shishitou. Shishitou? Yeah, peppers. Okay. Sounds good.
さあ、情報がないから何とも言えないけど、とりあえずは他のマスターを探し出すことが先決かな。残るマスターはあと4人。こっちがマスターだって知られずに探し出したいけど、さすがにうまくはいかないわよね。
Idealistic. I told them to be good, but they are on a pretty disturbing topic. I mean, it's a topic you're going to have to talk about. Don't they see that I'm busy making dinner for the three of us? They're not even looking over here.
父さか、4人じゃないぞ、5人だろ。マスターだって分かっているのは俺とお前しかいないじゃないか。
No, you fool. The girl. The goddamn lolly that came at us with a juggernaut. I shout my contribution from the kitchen, holding the big frying pot to make the deep-fried tofu. That sounds really good, man. I tried making that once. Didn't end up well. So I gotta try again.
それにイリアスフィールで3人でしょ。
There you go.
あなた、バザーカーのこともう忘れたの？
Yeah, he was about to turn you all into paste. Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, right. That little girl is also a master. I completely forgot about her since Berserker left such a vivid impression on me, but I remember that little girl is a master too, and she tried to kill us without a second hesitation. Yeah, that's your little sis.
どうせね、あなたのことだからイリアスフィールを敵だって認識してなかったんでしょ。それはいいから調理に専念しなさいってば。シロの実力がわからないと私が困るんだから。
He didn't want to perceive her as an enemy. No, he was literally pissing his pants at the goddamn monstrosity that was full of muscles coming his way. I don't know that my cooking skills are going to be the problematic to Tosaka, but she's right. The food prep's pretty much done, so I need to concentrate and finish the dishes now.
イリアスフィール、バーサーカーのマスターですね。リンは彼女を知っているようでしたが。
まあね、名前ぐらいは知ってる。
Yep, another, yep, the Ironsbirds. Yep. The Ironsbird mages family have been in the Holy Grail a few times, right? So we know of two, but I do remember they did say that they are one of the more prominent family members to participate. But something that, again, I hope they go into this a little bit more, maybe because it's a visual novel. Their family, I think, mostly consists of homunculi and golems. How and when did that start, I wonder?
聖杯戦争には慣れているということですね。
でしょうね。他の連中がどうだか知らないけど、イリアスフィールは最大の障害と見て間違いないわ。本来バーサーカーっていうクラスは力の弱い英雄を強化するものよ。
Wait, is that the lore? The Berserker class is typically used to enhance a weak hero. It's Heracles. He's a term to use about strength. Alright, I don't know. That feels a little weird. The Berserker class is typically used to enhance a weak hero. Yeah? I don't know. I don't jive with that logic, but sure.
理性を代償にして英霊を強くするんだけど、そういった凶暴化した英雄の制御には莫大な魔力を必要とする。
True, to an extent. Again, this is all early lore before the extra stuff came out and was like, oh yeah, so here's what new things we have and how it might contradict some of the founding lore of it. By the way, hydrate. Let's say, for example, if you became a Berserker class, which could happen. That would be actually very interesting if Arthur could become a Berserker class.
戦闘能力だけを特化させたのがバーサーカーです。ですが、それは手負いの指示を従えるようなもの。波の魔術師ではまず操れません。
でしょうね。そこいらのマイナーな英霊がバーサーカーになった程度でも波のマスターじゃ制御しきれない。
Right, so it goes to show you just how strong Einsberg is.
だっていうのに、イリアスフィールは超一流の英霊を召喚して、
Right.
そいつをバーサーカーにして完全に支配してた。
Yeah, so all signs point to she's gonna be a problem.
悔しいけど、マスターとしての能力は次元違いよ、あの子。
同感です。私たちの透明の問題は、その次元違いの相手に狙われているという現状ですか。
Yeah.
うん。
Yeah, you two kind of are the underdogs of this race, ain't gonna lie. Well, except for one, but we'll get to him.
もう傷はいいの?
Has he, wait, I just realized, has he been out for the count for like a day and a half now? Has he been charging that long?
通常の戦闘ならば支障はありませんが。
Guess he doesn't have regen, but I have not yet recovered to the point where I can go up against Berserker.
バーサーカー戦の傷は完治しているのですが、ランサーから受けた傷には時間がかかるようです。
I guess that makes sense.
それじゃあやっぱり当面は様子見をするしかないかな。それについては提案。
Hunker down, hunker down.
アーチャーの目は鷹のそれと聞きます。彼には屋敷の周囲を見張ってもらうというのはどうでしょうか。
Yo, as we have a meal, yo, Archer, go fucking scout the area. Thanks.
そのつもりよ。あいつには屋根で見張りをさせるから、怪しい奴が近寄ってきたらすぐにわかるわ。この屋敷だって侵入者用の結界が張ってあるんだし、守りは万全でしょうね。
Yeah.
まあ、
No more surprises.
攻め込まれたら逃げるしかないけど。
Yeah. The two continue their conversation. I don't like it. Listen here, you sassy ginger. Just cook the goddamn food. I'm the one making dinner for them, so I think it's rude for them to talk without me. Oh my god. Okay, I don't think Shiro is this... Oh god, what do I say? In his feelings about this, in the show, in the anime, and in the movies. I don't think I remember Shiro being this way, so this is a light novel exclusive character trait of his. Light novel. Visual novel. Boy, just shut the fuck up and cook. Besides, Tosca is too friendly with Saber. Yeah? Well, I can't really talk to Tosca so casually like that, so maybe Tosca's just talking to Saber on my behalf. Whatever floats. I see my face reflected in the glass of the kitchen cabinet. My brows furrowed in disapproval. That's weird. Why am I so mad? I don't know. Why are you so mad? Okay then. I set out 3 plates and start serving dinner. I head out into the living room. Fine. What would you like to talk about then? I loudly smack the tray down in front of Tosca. Okay, what is your problem?
何怒ってるのよ、シロ。料理出しぐらいは手伝うべきだった？
別に怒ってなんかないけど。どうさか、慣れ合いはしないんじゃなかったのかよ。
I give her a sideways glance. Tosca seems perplexed. Yeah? What's this little emote? I don't think we've seen this yet. She's doing like a mockery JoJo's pose right there. Tosca seems perplexed. And then she gives me a smile.
協力体制を決めていただけよ。安心なさい。別にあなたのセーバーを取ったりしないから。
Well. What the? I can tell I'm starting to blush. Tosuka just pointed out why I'm so annoyed. Oh, because he wants to. Right. This is the this is the stay night route. So that means Seba. Yes, yeah.
お前
あら、違った？ならごめんなさいね、エミヤくん。
勝手に言ってろ。
I retreat to the kitchen to grab the rest of the dishes. Yeah, you do that, bud. You do that. Ugh, she really got to me. Tosuka's still smiling, and Saber's is expressionless as ever. Yeah, that's kind of like her neutral setting that she'll be on for the most part. I'm starting to wonder whether I can survive this partnership. We will see. But we go ahead and start with dinner. I'm giving her the silent treatment. After what happened earlier, I don't want to talk to Tosuka, and I'm too embarrassed to even look at Saber. Saber eats in silence. Her movements are elegant. I can't believe she's the same girl who's swinging a sword earlier. Lord status right there. I can't put a finger on it, but... every time she takes a bite of something she hasn't eaten before, she nods. She's like, yes, good. It's amusing. Seems to be her way of saying the food's good. Also, it turns out she can use chopsticks properly. Nice. Tosuka, on the other hand...
よし、これなら勝った。
The moment she takes her first bite, she clenches her fist and says, "All right, I can do better than this."
明日を見てなさいよ、エミヤしろ。
What, like you only eat with forks and knives, so now she's like, yes, I finally get to experience the Japanese way. I mean, how long have you lived here? Surely you would have had to try chopsticks before. Tosuka's fist trembles with excitement. Oh, dear God. Have I done something bad?
さっきの話だけど。
So what about what you two were discussing earlier? The two raise their heads simultaneously. Wait. I'm already nervous. Just one of them around, so having the two react in unison like that is torture. Their
さっきの
wavelengths.
話って何のことよ。
だから今後の方針ってやつ。人が飯作ってる時に話してただろ。
まずは他のマスターを探すということですか。
そう、それ。具体的にはどうするのかなって思って。
どうするも何も地道に探すしかないでしょ。
Yeah.
あ、そうだ。シロ、魔術師の気配ぐらいはわかる？なら話は早いんだけど。
Does it look like this guy has any other skills outside of I make things harder?
わからない。2年近く学校にいて、遠坂が魔術師だったなんて知らなかったんだぞ。
やっぱりそうなのね。まあそれはいいわ。どうせ他の連中はみんな気配を立ってるだろうし、魔術師の気配からたどる線は無理っぽいもの。セイバーはどう？サーバントはサーバントを感知できるって言うけど。
Like stands.
多少はできますが、あくまで身近で能力を行使している場合だけです。私では半径200メートルほどしか捉えられません。
About a 200-meter radius. That's still a pretty big radius.
なるほどね。じゃあますます相手の出方を待つか、どこかおかしな場所を探すしかない。マスターが何か行動すればその痕跡は残るもの。私たちはそれを探り当てるってわけ。
つまり街中を調べろってことか。
Yeah.
いいえ、それはやめた方がいいわ。あっちも網を張ってるから、そんなことしたら一発でマスターだってバレるわよ。
True. I guess so. That would be dumb.
とりあえずはこっちの体制が整うまでは後手に回りましょう。今まで通りに生活してマスターだと悟られないこと、
Hmm. Okay.
腕のレイジは他人に見られないように隠しておくこと。で
And
き
how
る
you
だけ
do that?
人気のないところには行かないこと。日が落ちたらすぐに戻ってくること。
Sure.
あとは
Are these rules for like when I have to make like the options? Like, oh, what are you going to choose for your path? I have to remember the make sure my command spells are hidden. Try not to go anywhere that isn't with plenty of people, and most importantly, not to go out or go home as soon as the sun sets.
外出するときはサーバントを連れて行くようにしてください。アーチャーはリンの護衛ができますか？
それぐらいならできるみたいね。霊体にして待機させておくから私は大丈夫よ。問題は
私のマスターですね。
Yeah.
そう。ちょっと聞いてるシロ。外出するときはちゃんとセーバーを連れて行きなさいよ。人目につかないようにするのが私たちのルールだけど。中には昼
He's
間
like,
から襲い
no,
か
I
かって
don't
くるバカ
want
が
to
い
be
るかもしれ
around the
ない。
cute, pretty blonde girl. No, it makes me feel
そういう
things.
時に備えてセーバーとは一緒にいなさいよね。
わかった。努力はする。
We'll try harder. My response is pretty half-hearted. I understand why Tosuka would say that. But I hesitate the idea of taking Saber everywhere. I'm already nervous talking to Tosuka and but Saber makes me even more nervous. Actually, nervous might not be the right word. I'm just bad at talking to Saber.
何か？
なんでもない。おかわりなら継ぐから茶碗よこせよ。
いえ、結構です。実に見事な味付けでした。シロ。
I avert my gaze without meaning to. If I can't even look her in the eyes right now, who knows how I'm going to feel or what I'll do if we're going to be together all the time.
ああ、でもダメか。セイバーは霊体になれないんだから学校までついてこられない。
Yeah, that is a shame.
学校？シロは学生なのですか？
そうだけど、ああ、そうか。セイバーは生徒じゃないんだから学校には入れない。
In other storylines, they would just bullshit their way through and be like, transfer student!
学校に行かないということはできないのですか、シロ？
Oh, again, only if.
できないよ。普段通り生活しろってんなら学校には行かなくちゃ。それに学校に危険はない。あれだけ人がいる場所ってのもそうはないぞ。
Is it though? Is it safe?
ですが。
大丈夫よセイバー。学校には私だっているんだから、もしもの時はフォローするわ。
だからもしもの時なんてないって。
You don't know that, okay? You're literally in a system of overpowered spirits trying to have a blood fuel to get supposedly a ultimate wish granting ability. You don't know what they can and will not do.
わかりました。マスターがそういうのでしたら従います。
Especially as a fledgling who knows nothing or the most abundant knowledge of their society and ways of doing things. Just keep that in mind, Shiro. Saber doesn't look convinced, but she still nods in agreement. The pout continues. Night falls. Tosuka looks like she's prepared herself a bath while I was cleaning up after dinner. Honestly, she's acting like she owns this place right from the very start.
今後のためにも早いうちに主導権を握っておくべきだろうな。
Easier said than done. I get the sense seizing the initiative is going to be really hard.
こんなんついでに言えば頭が痛いのがもう一人いるんだよな。
Oh, yeah, best girl? Actually, Saber's probably my bigger obstacle. Tosuka can be reasoned with, but Saber seems completely impossible to convince, no matter what.
悪いやつじゃないっていうのだけはわかるんだけど。
Saber's back in her room. Tosuka's probably back in her own room in a detached area of the house. I'm the only one in the living room. There's still time before bedtime, so I should probably talk to Saber a bit more. Honestly, I need to overcome my awkwardness around her, or else I'm going to suffer for it. Whether she's a servant or not, she's still a girl and younger than me. Yes, I guess. I'm sure I could learn a lot about her if we talked.
早いとこ
Plus,
慣れないといつまで経っても遠坂に冷やかされる。
you gotta learn how to talk to girls. And that's a problem. I don't want that, so I should work on talking to her more casually. I go back to my own room. The room next to mine is separated by a single sliding door, is Saber room.
セイバー起きてるか？
起きています。何かありましたか、マスター。
Saber slides the door open. I try to get the hammering of my heart under control as she comes near. Calm down, I'm only going to talk to her as a master.
シロ、
When she hits you with that pose,
傷が開いたのですか。
when she hits you with that pose, it's like,
いや、そんなことはない。体の方はとっくに大丈夫だ。それを言うなら、セイバーの方こそいいのか？
はい、問題はありません。今の状態では完治まで時間はかかりますが、このままでも平均値はクリアしていますから。バーサーカー以外の相手ならば互角に渡り合えるでしょう。
Okay, that's good. I don't sense any pretension from her. She's simply stating the truth. That's how confident she is, and maybe experience from battle. I don't have any response to give. Saber's words may be encouraging to a master, but I still don't want to delegate. I still don't want a delicate-looking girl like her to fight. But you gotta get over that pretext, man. She can lift a freaking car. Appearance is not what it seems, okay? Not anymore. Not anymore.
その一つ聞くけど、セイバーは戦うこと以外に何か目的はないのか？せっかくここにいるんだから、他にしたいこととかあるだろ？
Hamburg.
他の目的ですか。そのようなことはありませんが、サーバントは戦うためだけに呼び出されたものです。
And also, they get a general knowledge of their world when they get, like, summoned to an era, so it's not like they're experiencing everything new and wondrous, per se.
それ以外の目的など余分なだけだ。シローの発言はひどく的が外れています。
Yeah, I figured. I'm trying to tell someone not to fight when there is only reason for being here. It's not that I wanted to tell her that, but it's just that Saber lacks humanity. That might be enough if fighting is all she's good to do, but she is right in front of me, looking like an actual human being. So it doesn't feel right of her to just fight. If Saber is going to be here, she should at least do something she enjoys, or it will all seem like it was in vain.
なあ、セイバー、サーバントってのは過去の英雄なんだろ？なら、
I've been about to ask her what she was like before she became who she is now, and I stopped myself.
私の神名は教えられません。
During the day, Saber said that it was going to be a secret between the two of us. So I wouldn't be surprised if Saber refused to tell me anything about her past.
シロ、言いかけてやめるのはよくありません。必要な質問なら答えますが。
Okay?
いや、今のは忘れてくれ。バカなことを口走りそうになっただけだ。
I averted my eyes trying to change the topic. I really was a stupid question. I thought I was interested in Saber's identity and Saber being refusing to tell me because it's not safe. Bringing up something like that would just prove I am a bad master dwelling on important stuff. But what else can I talk to her about, then? If I can't ask her about Saber, the only topics left would be me. That would be even more pointless. Yeah, you're trying to humanize something that is like, hey, I'm just here to do your dirty work. That's it. I'm grasping at straws here. If I can't ask her about her identity, I'll just have to ask what Saber likes, what she wants to eat for breakfast. Oh, excuse me. I don't care if she's going to look at me funny. I'm ready to ask all the futile questions I want. Well, then do it.
あなたから質問がないのなら、私から尋ねていいでしょうか。
いいけど、何？
Yeah, sure. What is it?
昨夜のことです。シロは私を助けようとしてバーサーカーに打ち倒されました。
Painfully so.
覚えているけど、なんだよ。朝の続きをしたいのか。軽率な行動だったってのは分かってるから、あんまり思い出させないでくれ。吐き気がぶり返してくる。
それは私も同じです。ですがこれは、あなたという人間を知るために、シロ。あなたはなぜバーサーカーに向かったのです。
Hero. He wants to be a hero. And also, to him, it's the right thing to do. Despite him being out of his depth on every fundamental level, to him, justice and doing what you feel in here is what drives him.
近寄ればどうなるか、シロには分からなかったのですか。
Yeah.
それは。
Of course I know. I knew getting near that thing would definitely be the end of me. I still tried to save Saber, not out of some foolish optimistic belief I could. I just tried to save her. I didn't care about what would happen afterwards. Saving Saber was my top priority in the moment. If anything, the fear of not being able to save Saber was greater than my fear of being killed.
悪い、忘れた。一瞬のことだったからな。その時の考えなんてわからない。きっと気が動転していたんだ。そうでもなけりゃ、あんな特攻はできない。
Rather than tell her the truth, I just say something to try to get myself out of the situation. I probably did it because of how serious Saber was looking at me.
つまり、ただ自然に私を助けようとしたのですね。
Instincts, you could say.
自然じゃない。気が動転してたって言っただろ。もう一回あんなことになったら、その時はきっとガタガタ震えてる。
そうですね。それが正常な人間です。自らの命を無視して他人を助けようとする人間などいない。
Sure. Depends on who they care for.
英雄と呼ばれた者たちでさえ例外ではないでしょう。
Interesting.
ですから、そんな人間がいるとしたら、その人物の内面はどこか欠落しています。
Yeah, you did. You proved your worth.
その欠落を抱えたまま進んでは、待っているのは悲劇だけです。
Her deep green eyes are trying to tell me something. And
し
yes.
つこいぞ、セイバー。あれは気の迷いだって言ってるだろ。俺だって死ぬのは怖いんだ。そんな聖人君子になんてなれるもんか。次にあんなことになったら、その時はセイバーより自分を優先させるさ。
Will you? Will you? Well, back it up, big boy. Let's see those words in action. I tried to mask my anxiety by just spouting a bunch of heartless crap.
それはよかった。
And it worked.
私の思い違いなら問題はないでしょう。ええ。確かにシローは臆病です。道さえ間違えなければ、きっと正しい魔術師になれる。
She's calling you out for lying.
なんだよ。臆病に見えるのか、俺。
ええ、とても。置かれた状況を受け入れるために努力するあたりが特に。そういった賢明さを時に臆病というのです。恐れを知らない者は賢者になれないのと同じですね。
Fair. Fear is not something to be ashamed of. It is a survival mechanism. Very fair. Very fair. She seems relieved. Saber even smiles as she says this. Hold on. Okay. Saber even smiles as she says this. It must be because how lovely and elegant everything she does. Dude, you are so smitten with her. It's insane. I get it. Hormones and stuff. But damn, just like, oh my god, she's just so elegant. Every time she steps in the room, I don't know. Talking to her just makes me full of anxiety and stuff. Like, yeah, dude, yeah, that's called being young love right there. Or would you believe, perceived to be as young love? Your hormones are activated to the 10th degree. I can't think of anything else to say, so Saber and I spend the rest of our time alone in my bland room. Nice, I guess. And then night falls. I did not talk to Saber or Tosca in the other room. Nothing much happened until it was bedtime. It's 11 now. The lights in the house are off and everyone's inside goes to sleep to prepare for the upcoming day. Okay. I can't sleep. Been there. I'm still lying on my side, eyes wide open. This is my room. I should be sleeping, but it feels completely different now. That's what I'm going to use when I can't fall asleep. This is my room. I should be sleeping, but it feels different. Damn. Why can't I? It's quiet, but I hear Saber breathing in the next room. Ugh, I know. Of course I can hear sound coming from the next room if it's quiet. And since I can hear her breathing, I find myself imagining Saber's sleeping form. Bud, yo, if you gotta relieve the tension that's inside you, just do it now while you're alone. Find a way to just mellow yourself, okay? I can't just stay in this whole bed of needless situation forever. I sneak out of my futon trying to wake up safe. What? Oh, never mind. I read that wrong. But I guess not. She's probably just letting you do your thing. Unless she's a deep sleeper. I question whether she can really protect her master this way, but there's no immediate danger. Just, let her rest. If servants are linked to master, she would probably wake up immediately if her master is in danger. The lights in the detached building are out. She's either just the deafened, or maybe she's naturally adaptable. Because Tosca managed to blend in here in just a day. Yep, she's a handful, but she's helpful. Same to you, brother. One bit of evidence of that is the bandaging wrapped around my hand. That's simple knowledge, man, that is you don't have. The command spell's master's bearer appears somewhere on their arm. Mine appeared on the back of my left hand. Clothes won't work to hide it, so I'll need to use bandages, even if it looks like a bit awkward. Tosca has hers on the opposite hand from mine, around the middle of her right hand or somewhere around there. The shape of the command spell differs from master to master, and I don't think I've ever seized Tosca's command spells, because she knows, even for you, can't just flaunt it around. Silent falls over the shed. This is where Lancer cornered me yesterday, where Saber appeared. The entrance is still open. It's pitch dark inside. as if to repel anyone that might try to enter. But this darkness is familiar. You could say it's an old friend. I used to play here when I was young, and I feel it to be my real room. It sits silently under the wintry night sky. I stepped inside. After closing the door to shut out the cold, I turn on the stove.
そうだな。今日ぐらいは休もうと思ったけど、却下しよう。2日連続でサボったら親父にどやされる。
Mm-hmm. True. I sit down in the middle of the shed and take a deep breath. I should train. No pauses. Magecraft is a mental discipline to me, so I shouldn't skimp on my training for no good reason. Oh. Breathe in. I begin my training by getting my breathing under control. Then usual image pops in my head. The image of a sword drifts into my empty mind. Whew. I try to ignore it and clear my head. Nah, focus it. Let it guide your thoughts. As soon as magical energy runs through my body, I begin my usual training. My strength magecraft succeeded for the first time in years when I was attacked by Lancer. I need to recreate the same feeling before I forget, or else I'll have it been for nothing. I close my eyes halfway and release the air from my lungs. That's all I can do for now. As I concentrate, everything fades away. The Holy Grail War, Saber, Tosaka. If I allow my thoughts to slide into nothingness, any immature hesitations will fall away, and I finally get a good night's sleep. In the shed. All right, save. Yes. Yeah. Let me actually see. How far are we in this? Oh, only an hour 19. Cool. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. February 4th. Fate. 5 new life. Is that indicative of the Masters, I wonder? I feel the warm glow of the sun. I wake up, my head hazy. The sensation of the cold air on my cheek. Must be a draft.
あれ。銅像だ、ここ。
Yeah, you forgot the part of dragging yourself back to bed, but, you know. I get up and shake my head, too. 3 times, in an effort to wake myself up.
昨日そのまま眠っちまったんだ。
After my nightly routine training to fortify my senses, I must have been too lazy to go back to my room.
外の様子だと6時前ってところか。いかん。朝飯の支度しなきゃ。
Yeah. I folded my blanket up, pick up all the broken shards from my failed strengthening attempt last night, and head back to the house to wash my face. The moment I step outside the shed, I realize how chilly it is out. Miyama is typically warm even in the winter, but the temps here on the mountainside still get chilly. Well, yeah, the altitude, man. The altitude. And I wash my face with ice-cold tap water, which finally gets my mind going. Oh, God, please don't be a scene I have to cover. I hope. I gotta get my hand ready on the trigger to make sure that I can cover up anything. I'm completely awake now. Once my mind's woken up, all the things I'd rather not be thinking about, like my current situation, come rushing back.
そうだ。のんきに顔洗ってる場合じゃなかったっけ？
I mean, sure, why not? The time is 5:55. Hey, theme. 555. There's a ton to do, but first I need to head back to my room and check on
だよ。
Saiba.
黙って部屋を出たことになるんだし、一言説明しておかないと。
I wouldn't want to upset Saber. Going to the shed in the middle of the night is ritual for me, so I'm sure she'll understand as long as I explain
セイバー
myself.
にちゃんと説明したら、その後は朝飯の支度だろ？遠坂は食べないらしいから、セイバーの分を足せばいいだけか。
Yeah, she wants her French toast sticks. Oh, I should go buy more ingredients now that I'll be cooking for more people. I should write that down before I forget.
忘れ物？
I have this nagging feeling I'm forgetting something really important. Yeah, it's called Best Girl's gonna come in soon, so you better have a good excuse.
やば、6時だ。急がないと間に合わない。
Oh, well, that too. Well, if I can't remember whatever it is, it's probably not important. I slowly open the door. The room is just as I left it. There's no sign of Saber waking up in the middle of the night and searching my room. It doesn't seem like she noticed I snuck out.
拍子抜けたな。セイバーならそれぐらいは気がつくと。
Bud, do you want her to go chasing you? No, don't chase after me, you baka. No. Unless she was just in that deep of a sleep because she requires a lot of rest.
体を維持するために頻繁に眠るって言ってたのはそういうことかもしれない。
She's sleeping as close to me as possible so she can rush right over if something does happen. Whatever the case, it shouldn't make much of a difference as long as I am in the compound. The balance field would detect any enemy intruder. That's nice. I should be able to defend myself for at least a moment, which should give Saber enough time to get to me. You better bank on that.
そうだよな。それに土蔵だったら隠れる場所には事欠かないし。
Anyway, I don't think I'll get scolded for what I did last night. I thought I would explain myself to Saber, but it doesn't seem like it's necessary now. Besides, I hate to wake her up if she's still sleeping.
セイバー、朝飯の支度をしてくる。セイバーの分も用意しとくけど、眠かったら無理に起きなくていいから、また後で来るから、それまで休んでてくれ。
After speaking softly to her, I head out of my room as quietly as possible. Nah, she's already up. She's already up. There's no one in the living room. I open the refrigerator and plan out what I can make for breakfast. And then...
おはよう。朝早いのね、あんた。
Oh, Lord. Not a morning person. Tosuga walks in, looking obviously cranky. How you doing, champ? Wow, that is a face right there. Okay. Well, guess what? We're gonna make French toast. Yay.
遠坂、どうした？なんかあったのか？
Yeah, what's going on?
別に。朝はいつも
Oh,
こんな
there
だ
it
から
is.
気にしないで。
Confirmed. Not a morning person. Tosuga staggers through the living room like a drunken ghost.
お前、大丈夫かお前。なんか目つきが尋常じゃないぞ。
Right.
だから気にしないでって言ってるでしょ。顔でも洗えば目が覚めるわ。
Hmm.
ここからだとどう行くんだっけ？脱衣所って。
そっちの廊下からのが近い。顔を洗うだけなら玄関側の廊下に洗面所がある。
ああ、そういえばあったわね、そんなのが。
I don't know how much she heard, but Tosca just waves a hand and walks away. And then the doorbell rings, announcing a guest arrival. Come on, this girl, let's...
シロ誰か来たけど
Yes, I will go get it. I heard Tersica's voice from the
ああ
hallway.
気にしないでいい。この時間に来るのは身内だから。
Family. It's gotta be Sakura. Oh, well, I guess she's okay too. She has a spare key, so I don't need to go to the door.
たくチャイムなんて押さなくていいって何度言っても聞かないんだから。
She's polite.
桜は
She's polite. Let her respect your privacy. Sakura's like family, so she can just come in without bothering about the doorbell. Yeah, but you got two women staying here now, so you might want to refrain that thinking, my man. But she's always polite enough to ring the doorbell to let me know she's here. I think that's one of the good things about Sakura. But one of these days, she's going to wear herself out from the politeness. You have no idea. Hold on. Sakura is here. The fucking TikTok in his head finally was winding up like, oh crap. Yeah, exactly. Speed. My man just yelled, boost. Crap. I ran through the hallway as fast as I could. Being angry at my own stupidity is going to have its weight. Right now, I need to rush to the entrance and send Sakura home before she runs into Tosaka. Yeah. Finally recognizing that, huh? But it's too late. At the entrance. It's a fucking showdown. Here we go. Here we go. A battle of sisters. A battle of sisters right now. Tosca is greeting the guest, even though I didn't ask her to do so. Sakura looks surprised. I would be too. Sakura stands at the entrance, and Tosca is in the hallway. The two of them are staring at each other, the air growing tense, like two cats staring down at each other like they're about to throw down.
おはようマトさん。こんなところで顔を合わせるなんて意外だった
Yeah, to say the least, seeing how you've never been here. Tosca looms in the doorway, appearing to look down at Sakura. That's nice.
長坂先輩
I don't hate Sakura, but I do want to give her support as well when she deserves it. And right now, she deserves it. It's like, you don't have to be like, ah, yes, you've come here. Why? I should be asking you that question. Why are you here? Sakura is utterly bewildered. Normal. She looks up at Tosaka, fear in her eyes. But that's how she looks at 90% of people, so it's like, that might be a good thing. This is bad. I cannot manage to get out the word. Two of them ignore me as they continue to stare at each other. Awkward. There's no room for me to butt in here. Oh no. No. The only thing I can do now is to try and think about how to explain the situation to Sakura. But before I can come up with a good excuse.
先輩これはどういう
Fucking pulls out a knife, goes straight into her yandere mode. How could you do this to me? Narrative. I don't know what to tell you. The narrator said I must have two sexy women staying in my place. You understand, right? Sakura looks over to me, almost begging for help.
ああ、それが話すと長くなるんだけど。
All you need to know is she was staying the night here. Oh, wait, that might be a bad choice of words.
長くならないわよ。単に私がここに下宿することになっただけ
Do you have to do that? Like, oh, yes, this is now my place, bitch. Like, this is my place. I know she's not necessarily trying to do that, but it's like, yo, please. you can clearly see you're causing her distress. Tosuka's response is extraordinarily blunt. She just cuts me off and gets right to the point.
先輩、本当なんですか？
She hits you with the senpai. Ooh, well,
要点だけ言えばな。ちょっとした事情があって、遠坂にはしばらくうちにいてもらうことになった。
caught between a rock and a hard place right now.
ごめん、連絡を入れ忘れた。朝から驚かせてすまなかった。
謝らないでください、先輩。確かに驚きましたけど、そんなのはいいんです。それ。ええ、これは私とシローで決めたことよ。家主であるシローが同意したんだから、もう決定事項なの。
You come off so braggadocious about that. Yes, Shiro and I agreed together, not you. It's like, yeah, but like, you know, don't make a big deal out of it.
この意味、わかるでしょ、マトさん。
Putting her in her place or something. Relax.
わかるって何かですか？
She looks like a cast out puppy.
今までシローの世話をしていたみたいだけど、しばらくは必要ないってことよ。来られても迷惑だし、来ない方があなたのためだし。
Alright. As someone who actually owns the house, no, you cannot do that. She should be Yo, Shiro. I mean, in your eyes, she's family, right? Like, she's family. No, you cannot say that. She's allowed here. Fuck off. Bro. Yo, Shiro, you want to grow a pair for like 2 seconds? You want to grow a pair, please? Sakura looks down and falls silent. And after a chilling silence,
わかりません。
I do not know. Hey.
はい？
When it's about senpai, she'll fight. She'll fight tooth and nail. And that is an admirable quality of her, for sure. It's just everything else later on is, yeah.
私には遠坂先輩のおっしゃることがわからないと言いました。
Get her.
ちょっとさくら、あんた。
What? You have a backbone all of a sudden?
お邪魔します、先輩。お台所お借りしますね。
What a selfish thing to wish upon yourself to like be like in this situation. Oh, I wish I was Shiro right now. Not exactly, but like, you know, women are fighting over him. It's like, Sakura bows to me and walks into the house. She heads towards the living room, heading right past Tosuka and flatly ignoring her. Good for her. She needs a confidence boost. Stop hitting your goddamn JoJo's pose. Tosuka just stands there, aghast. I mean, yeah, you didn't... First of all, it wasn't like a most cordial agreement. We just said, sure. Secondly, I'm the one who owns this house, technically speaking. You do not have the final say in any of this. I'm no different. I've never seen Sakura act like that, and I don't know what to say. I know what to say. Good job. Stand up for yourself, girl. Well, that comes as a surprise, but it isn't the only way.
おい、遠坂。お前、どうして桜が俺ん家に来てるって知ってたんだよ。さくらが俺の世話をしてたなんて、お前に言った覚えはないぞ。
ああ、それなら前にちょっと小耳に挟んだだけよ。ただの偶然。
Hold on. Cap. Yeah. Bullshit. I don't believe you.
それより驚いたわ。あの子、ここじゃあんなに元気なの？学校とじゃ大違いじゃない。
She's so energetic and happy here. Yeah, wow. The nerve of her to be happy. She's completely different here than when she's at school. Tosuka must be really surprised given how annoyed she sounds. which means Tosuka knows Sakura pretty well at school. Sakura seems to know Tosuka too, and the two of them appear to have good senior and upper and underclassmen relationships, as I was unaware of. But that aside,
いや俺も驚いてる。あんなにトゲトゲしい桜は初めて見た。うちに手伝いに来てくれてる時と学校での桜は変わらないよ。今の
そうなんだ。まずったわね。さくらがあんなに孤児だとは知らなかったわ。こうなるんならシロの口から説明させれば。
what, like everything? Like, yeah, by the way, we're in like this Holy Grail war and stuff. Obviously. Oh, hey, what's up, Potato King? I mean, I don't know if you caught up through me playing this series, but I'm playing Fate Stay Night Remastered. It is a visual novel, which means there's a lot of reading. A lot of reading. And also, I don't know if you are deep into Fate at all, but this is based on the Fate Stay Night original storyline. So, if you have not seen Fate, or I would say at the bare minimum, you should go start with Fate Zero. That might be a hot take for some people, but, you know, it's a very comprehensive world. But right now, essentially, we're at the part where I have not. Well, I don't want to say you have to go back and watch all my VOD stuff, but you could. Essentially, we're in a Japanese-themed fighting tournament-style storyline where you have people summon historical figures, and they're fighting for the Holy Grail that will grant them a wish. That's the most basic and non-spoiler that I could give you. And we're following our main characters right now. That's the general gist of what Fate is for this storyline. And in this particular visual novel, there are 3 routes. I'm going on, I think, what's typically seen out as route number 1, because I've seen the other 2 routes in anime and movie format. So, yeah. That's, I guess, what you missed. But thanks for coming to the stream, man. Compared to Tosuka's merciless explanation, I would have handled that a lot better.
済んだことは仕方がないだろう。それより
I guess.
まずいって何がだよ。
Oh, okay. A cool tournament when you summon historical figures. That's honestly sounds... It does. Like, it's a very interesting concept. I will say, Fate and its writer are notorious for, like, very, very comprehensive world building. Like, if you think One Piece and Hunter x Hunter and these other kind of stories have world building, you haven't read the wiki articles that's in Fate. Fate and its counter spin-off series, and then the author's secondary series, I almost said Mushoku Tensei. Oh, fuck, what is it called? Hold on, give me a second. It's like something Moonlight. Give me a second. Fate, what is it called? The Nato-verse? Fate, Nowverse? Nasu-verse, that's what it's called. Yeah. What is this called? What's his other series called? Fuck it. I'm just gonna say the Nasu-verse. But let me put this up on screen. Fate is just one story that he has done, and he has another one, and then this is part of the video game series that's currently ongoing that I play. It's an app game, Fate Grand Order, and it's a very comprehensive, multi-connective, multiverse storyline. They have a lot of crazy lore, power schemes, and whatnot. It's a lot. It's a lot, to say the least. It's a lot. But if I had to say you had to get started on anything, get into Fate first. get into Fate first. Start with Fate 0 and see how you like that. If you really like it, then you can like watch like the Fate Stay Night series, which is unlimited blade work. They have a movie, Heaven's Field, and then the original anime, but the original anime kind of sucks. So I would say if you could like, there is a PDF version of what I'm playing right now. You can just go through that and read the 3 routes. And yeah, if you like app and gacha games, you can play Fate Grand Order. It's fun. There's waifus galore, and yeah. I haven't actually gotten into this series. I should. I know it has a game too. Maybe one day. But without giving you a lot of spoilers, because there would be a lot, it's a very complex series. I'm literally watching One Piece right now. Okay, good for you. Enjoy. You can have me on in the back as your serenaded white noise, and if you hear me yell, that's okay. It just adds for effect.
そりゃまずいでしょう。これからこの家は戦場になるかもしれないのよ。だから私たち以外の人間を寄せつけないようにってさくらをたしなめたのに。
Oh, hold on. I didn't switch. Fuck. I just realized. No. Go back.
あれじゃ逆に追い出すのが難しくなったじゃない。
Let's see. Okay, of course this is bad. This house might turn into a battlefield. I was harsh to Sakura to try and drive her off from the house, so innocent people like her won't get caught up in the war. Now it's going to be a lot harder to get her out. Sure. There was you being harsh. I thought you were just bullying her. Oh, it's slander. Oh, yeah, right, because you would never have that kind of tone with anyone. I don't force nothing. She comes to dinner because she just wants to hang out, okay? Don't be doing that. I know, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, she has that right. I mean, like you're not wrong, but like nah. She should be allowed to hang out here. Every night for what? As I tilt my head in confusion, Tosca sighs in disbelief. Soon after, Tosca remains in the living room while Sakura begins preparing breakfast in silence. I was a little worried about leaving Tosca and Sakura alone in the same room, but I'm not stupid enough to forget about Seiba! Yeah, I know everything that happens, but I'm running through again and currently at episode 299 in, oh, nice, Eni's Lobby, good for you, where Zoro's about to use his, oh, that's a good one. I will say, I know a lot of people don't like the dub, but I feel like dub was really well in Eni's Lobby. It was very, very good, especially for Zoro. Zoro had a, like it's Chris Sabat, so, he's good, but very nice. Also, can I just say that 2 of my favorite streamers, you and someone else, are literally streaming right now? The flattery is most appreciated. But hey, if you want to go support that other streamer, by all means, go support that other streamer. I don't know who they are, but shout out to them. And thank you again for that. That means a lot. I'm watching you both while watching One Piece. What can I say? I'm kind of an iPad kid. Okay. All right. Well, hey, if you can multifunction, man, shoot for it. Saber. Okay, let's see. It seems like Sakura is mad about Tosca being here, so things will just get worse if Saber, comes out. Which is why I decided to explain the situation to Saber. So there you have it.
さくらは魔術師でも何でもない普通の子で、聖杯戦争なんかに巻き込むわけにはいかないだろう。できれば知らないままでしばらくうちから離れていてほしいんだが。
What the hell? I didn't come here to consult her on how to get Sakura away from here.
だからだな、今朝のさくらはどうもおかしいんだ。遠坂が原因なんだが、そこに追い打ちをかけるのもどうかと思う。あ、いや、だからさくらは見知らぬ他人がうちにいることに驚いてるんだ。そこにセイバーが出てくるとさらにおかしくなりそうなんだが。待て、俺なんかセイバーに失礼なこと言ってない？
No, and you're better than Tosaka, that's for sure.
いいえ、シローの言いたいことはわかります。つまり、私はここで待機していればいいのですね。
Yeah, essentially. Essentially speaking.
そうしてくれると助かる。さくらを送り出したらすぐに戻ってくるから、朝食はその時で。
Saber nods quietly. I'm also glad Saber is understanding. Okay. I'm worried about what's happening in the living room, so I hurry on back.
なんだ、セイバー。
はい。そのようなことを私に説明する必要はありませんが、もう少し落ち着くべきです。先ほどからシローの言動は破綻しているかと。
I mean, he's 16. That's like half of his way of expressing himself.
慌ててるか？俺。
I'm panicked?
とても。
Yeah, you are.
今に戻るのでしたら、その前に気を落ち着けることです。
Compose. Saber's advice is giving her the usual tone. And breakfast begins as usual, like nothing has happened.
どうぞ先輩。遠坂先輩もいかがですか？
The japes are coming towards each other. Oh no. Sakura hands me my bowl of rice. She's acting like her usual self. I don't know what happened while I was gone, but the tension between the two seems to have dissipated. At least on the surface.
じゃあ、お言葉に甘えて。
Tosaka hesitates a little before accepting a rice bowl. Sakura smiles as she puts bowls of miso soup, egg omelet, and other dishes on the table. Tosaka watches the table filling up, looking utterly flummoxed.
遠坂、お前朝飯は食べない主義じゃなかったっけ？
用意
True.
されたものは食べるわ。当然の礼儀でしょ、それって。
Ah.
ま、いいならいいか。それじゃ、いただきます。
いいえ、これが私の仕事ですから気にしないでください。じゃあ、まったくいい身分だこと。後輩に朝食作らせるなんてどこの王侯貴族なんだか。
Relax. Relax. Stop being a fucking soon about this.
いただきます。
Can we just vibe and eat breakfast, please? The three of us bow politely and begin breakfast. God, they stare at each other with such cold animosity. Or at least the undertone of it. Damn, no one's talking. I guess the mood isn't that tense, but our breakfasts are usually pretty light on conversations. Sakura and I aren't really all that talkative, so it's no shock our meals typically are quiet. But why does breakfast now feel so chaotic? Wait a minute. I get another nagging feeling.
先輩、お魚の味付け濃かったですか？
Nah, I need more sodium.
いや、そんなことはないけどな。どうもさっきからなんか忘れてる気がする。
Oh my god. Best girl, let's go. Yes, best girl should be coming soon. Hopefully. I tried to convincing myself that it's probably not important. Hey, stop doing that. You're clearly effing yourself up when you do that. I try convincing myself it's not important since I can't remember, but I feel like that's a terrible mistake. Yes. Learn from your mistakes. I'm gripped by the sense of dread like I'm ignoring a fatal disease. Come on, don't be like that. Not to best girl. You don't say that to her.
まあいいか。 どうせ大したことじゃないんだろ。
Fool. I tried to shove the thoughts from my mind as I go back to eating. Just then.
おはよう。いやー、寝坊しちゃった寝坊しちゃった。
Come on, baby, let's go. Yes, yes. I forgot how could I forget? I guess I'm tired just to forget the problems rather than deal with them. Yes. God, she needs more art. She needs more art, man. I can't take it. Give Fujine more love, please. Please. Fujine situates herself in her normal spot.
おはようございます、藤村先生。
Oh, that's nice. The two greet her in unison.
はい、どうぞ先生。大したものではありませんけど、召し上がってください。
Sakura hands her a rice bowl with her usual smile. Fujine takes the bowl and tilts her head in confusion. Yeah, like something's a little off here. She senses something strange and doesn't know exactly what it is. I wonder, could it be? Could it be that there's a whole new person sitting right across from her? Maybe. Best girl doesn't have to have the best IQ, okay? You know? We gotta cut her some slack. Fujine quietly chows her food. And after finishing a whole bowl of rice, she leans over to whisper in my ears.
ねえ、シロ、どうして遠坂さんがいるの？
それは
Good
今日
question.
からうちに下宿することになったからかな。
Yeah, how's that gonna fly? I stick to the facts.
あ、そうなの。遠坂さんも変わったことするのね。
Tosaka does some pretty weird stuff? Yeah?
うん。
Such
そ
as?
れ結構変わり者だ。
Yeah, she is a strange one. Yeah. The way she is at school, she's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Yeah.
そっか。今日からここに下宿するのか。
Fujine seems to accept this and takes a big gulp of her miso soup. Just wait for it. Oh my god. Yeah. As the legal guardian, I don't think you can just say, yeah, by the way, this minor girl and the minor boy are going to be living in close proximity to each other. Unbeknownst, also, there's another woman that's also here as well. Yeah. Yep. The table suddenly flips violently. Luckily, Sakura is sitting out of the path of the flying food, while Tosaka had already moved away, apparently predicting what was about to happen. So, I'm the only one who ended up getting splattered.
何すんだよ藤根。味噌汁だぞ、炊きたてのご飯だぞ、つくね煮込んだ鍋物だぞ。こんなもんかけられたら熱いだろ。
Scorching hot meatballs. I could use that right now. Yeah, I mean, it's Fujine. The tiger has been unleashed.
うるさい。あんたこそ何考えてるのよ、シロ。同い年の女の子を下宿させるなんて、どのラブコメだい。
You're the pro tag of a rom-com. Cook, queen, cook.
笑いを取るつもりなんかねえってば。てか、やけどする。さくら、タオルくれ、タオル。
Totally.
はい。冷やしたタオルでしたら用意しておきました、先輩。
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
サンキュー、助かる。うわっ、襟元からつくねが必要以上に加熱されたつくねが。
Ooh, chicken meatball. Oh, man, I'm getting hungry. Fuck.
タオルは後。そんなことより申し開きしなさい、シロ。あんた本気でそんなこと言ってるの？
You made the best girl cry, Shiro. How dare you do this to her?
そんなの当たり前だ。 俺がこの手の冗談苦手だって知ってるだろ。
Mhm.
とにかく遠坂はうちに止めるんだ。文句は聞くけど変更はしないから言うだけ無駄だぞ。
Nothing you would do about it. Yo, you're his guardian.
そんなの大却下。何のつもりか知らないけどダメに決まってるでしょ。同い年の女の子と一緒に暮らすなんてそんなのお姉ちゃん許しません。
I mean, that is definitely the responsible thing to say, yeah. But her intentions are not as clear like that. Fujine roars with energy. Well, that went about how I expected. Fujine's my guardian, and she's also a school teacher. I don't think I'm getting out of the situation with 100 whacks from a wooden sword, or even 100 cuts from a real one. Well, unfortunately, I have to find a way to live with
い
this.
や、そこをなんとか。別にやましい気持ちなんてないし、遠坂とはそういう関係でもないんだ。ただ、たまたま事故に遭ったっていうか、成り行きで部屋を貸すことになっただけなんだったから。
うるさーい。ダメなものはダメなの。
God, I love her.
私は下宿なんて許しません。遠坂さんの事情は知らないけどちゃっちゃと帰ってもらいなさい。
If only that was possible. Ugh, she's not even willing to listen. Nah, when the tiger is on a rampage like this, you can't stop her. You can't stop her. Chicken meatballs are actually amazing. I haven't had them in a while, and I wish I could have it again. Yeah. Oh, I don't have the ingredients to make them, but I would totally make them on like my cast iron skillet. Get some nice tomato paste going to make like a nice maybe meatball sandwich. Fuck, I'm hungry. This is bad. I guess she's not as easy as it is to convince.
先生、下宿は許しませんとおっしゃいますけど、私はすでに一泊してしまったのですが。
True. Also, you know, not to play that card on my best girl, but technically you are a teacher hanging out at a student, your homeroom students' dormitories. Off hours. Unless this is Persona. Ooh, that's kind of sus. Tosaka is so casual about how she puts it. Her words seem to be like a cold water dumped on Fujine's head. She doused the tiger. Come again.
ですから、
Oh, she will.
昨日止めさせていただいたんです。
She gloats so much with that.
いいえ、正確には土曜の夜からお邪魔していますから2泊でした。今は別棟の客間を借りて荷物も運んであります。
Yo, she takes so much fucking pride in that. Like, I'm already in, bitch. I'm already rooted.
どうでしょう先生。客観的に見て私はもう下宿している状況なのですが。
Yeah. Counter! 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 Counter her! Come on! The color drains from Fujine's face.
シロ、あんたなんてことするのよ。こんなことキリツグさんが知ったらどうなるかわかってるの？
I imagine Kiritsugu from beyond the grave. That's my boy. Keep it up, kid. Keep it up.
どうなるかって。親父だったら間違いなく喜ぶぞ。男の解消。
Exactly. Yeah. Yo, my boy has 1, 2, 3 women. If we don't count Fujine in his home, that's my boy. That's my that's my son right there. God damn, I'm so proud. My old man would have definitely been happy about it. Something about a man's worth or whatever. Yeah, the man's worth. Yes, exactly.
同感。キリツグさん、女の子にはとことん甘い
Oh
子だったん
God.
だな。
I'm just remembering his.
それが遺伝してるんです。
I'm remembering his side chick. His side chick in. Okay, hold on, Fujine. I'm remembering his side chick in fucking Fate Zero. Yeah, true. He was a ladies' man. He was a ladies' man, to put it blunt. So he passed his bad habits on to you. Yes. Oh, best girl. I know. Fujine grabs my collar and shakes me. Well, my old man did always teach me to protect the girls. I'm not as chivalrous as my old man, though, but I still agree. Even so,
何？助け舟出してほしいの？
yeah. Guys have it pretty tough, though. Because of my chivalrous upbringing, I do have to keep in mind that cold-hearted as she is, Rin is still a girl. Yes, good job. Good job.
俺じゃ現状を打破できない。遠坂の政治手腕に期待する。
I nod in Tosaka's direction while Fujine shakes me.
オッケー。それじゃあサクッと解決しますか。藤村先生、エミヤ君を振っても出るのは悲鳴だけですから、そのあたりでやめてあげてください。それに、下手をすると朝ごはんまで出てきかねません。
何よ遠坂さん、そんな真面目な顔したって怖くないんだから。教師として、何より四郎の教育係として遠坂さんの下宿は認めません。
That's the right answer to say. But again, you are an educator in a student's dormitory, yeah, or his home. It's like off hours. Ooh, yeah, Fujine takes her hands off me and turns towards Tosaka. It must be feral instincts kicking in. She must have thought Tosaka would pounce on her if she kept her full attention on me.
それはなぜでしょうか。うちの学校には下宿している生徒も少なくありません。生徒の自主性を伸ばすのが我が校の方針ではありませんでしたか？
True.
何よ、難しいこと言ったってダメなんだから。
Don't lean on fancy words with
こんなところに
me.
下宿したって自主性なんて芽生えません。ご飯は勝手に出てくる。いつも綺麗。お風呂は勝手に沸いてるっていう夢のようなお家なんだから
Magically being served.
こんなところに居候してたら堕落しきっちゃうわよ、遠坂さん。
Yeah, you have someone who's basically giving you all the free room and board, except you sleep somewhere else.
藤ね。
Fujine. That hardly seems appropriate coming from a teacher.
それにね、原則として下宿していい生徒は家が遠い生徒だけよ。遠坂さんのお家、確かにここより遠いけど登校できない場所じゃないでしょう。さくらちゃんだってあっちから通ってるんだから下宿する必要なんてありません。
それが今うちは全面的な改装を行っているんです。古い建物ですからそこかしこにガタが来てしまっていて、改装が終わるまではホテルで暮らそうと考えていたのですが、偶然通りかかってエミヤ君に相談したところ、それはお金がもったいないからうちを使えばいいと言
Yeah,
って
nice
くれたん
cover.
です。
Nice cover.
それは確かに素人っぽい発言ね。
There you go.
はい、あまり面識のないエミヤ君からの提案には驚いたのですが、確かにホテル暮らしなんてもったいないし、何より学生らしくありません。それなら学友であるエミヤ君のお家に
Educational for me to stay with him.
と思ったのです。
Fujine groans. Tosaka answered, and mannerisms are textbook. There's no room for Fujine, teacher that she is, to object.
話はわかりました。けどそれでも問題はあるでしょ。
Yes,
遠坂さん
opposite
とシ
sex.
ロは女の子と男の子なんだから、一つ屋根の下で暮らすというのはどうかと思うわ。
It's a big roof, though. It's a big roof. It's a big roof. I was not paid by Ziz to say this and is not responsible for this message. Oh, God. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
どうかとはどんなことでしょうか、先生。
And what are you concerned about, Miss Fujine?
だからね、遠坂さん美人だし、シロもなんだかんだって男の子だし。
Nah, don't
間違
worry.
いがあったら嫌だなって。
That ain't gonna happen till later in the dojins. Don't worry about that.
何も間違いはありません。私の部屋は別棟の隅。エミヤ君の部屋は蔵の近くにある和室です。距離にしてみれば20メートル以上離れているじゃないですか。 ここまで離れていれば何も問題はない。
You say that, but if you have a need, a very strong need, especially that certain kind of need, oh, distance, time, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
うん。別棟には鍵もかかるし、違う家みたいなものだけど。
でしょ？それとも藤村先生はエミヤくんを信用していないとでも？先ほど先生はエミヤくんの教育係だとおっしゃいました。なら、エミヤくんがどのような性格かは。
Yo, are you slandering my character? There you go. Yes, true. Counter argument.
失礼ね。シロはちゃんとしてるもん。絶対女の子を泣かせるような子じゃないんだから。
Thanks. Thanks, best girl.
なら安心でしょ？私もエミヤくんを信用していますから。ここなら安心して下宿できると思って。
Bruh, she practically lawyered you, man. She lawyered you. She said, yo, gotcha. Did you not see my 100 sub rant? I did not see that. If you didn't just know, I told everyone to sub because I'm excited and I want to see what it is. That's why I said I wasn't paid. Oh, I did not see that. So no, I did not see that rant. So, well, let me just say thank you on that. And yeah, I'm definitely going to say and take this moment, seeing how you brought it up. Yes, we are almost at 100 subscribers. Look. Oh, look right there. This fancy sign. We're almost there. We can do it, guys. 100 subs. And guess what? We'll have a first watch along. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. It's going to be scuffed. But you know what? It's going to be an experience. So why not just hit that subscribe button and come along and enjoy it in a new adventure for their channel? What do you say? Be a pal, spare me a sub, and let's get to 100. Thank you, Potato King, for that. Good transition right there. Excellent transition. But thank you, man. Thank you. Then there's nothing to be worried about. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Lawyered. It's over, girl. It's over. You don't have the IQ to do a battle of wits with her, unfortunately. Fujine starts losing steam. Checked and mate. There are a few things Fujine could have responded to, but I'm sure Tosuka would have had no trouble talking her way out of them. Anyway, it looks like Tosuka has officially gained citizenship in this house. Nice. And then breakfast ends. As expected, Fujine gave up after Tosuka talked to her down. In the end, we agreed to keep our living arrangements a secret at school, while Fujine would supervise us at home. This is totally alright. With that decided, Fujine got really excited knowing that there was going to be more people in the house, and she left for school in a good mood. It's a win-win, in a way. After breakfast ended, I called out Saber before I left for school. Saber, calm as always, says,
学校ではリンの指示に従うように。危険が迫った時は私を必要としてください。それでマスターの異常は感じ取れますから。
She returns to her room. It's time to go to school.
それじゃあ行きましょうか。この辺りの道は不慣れなんだから、学校までの近道ぐらい教えてよね。
Rin Tosuka is in her school uniform standing next to me. My image of her as an honor student has faded, but she still makes me nervous when I see her in that uniform. Just going to school with the prettiest girl is nerve-wracking enough, but on top of that, another pretty girl, yes. My man is gonna stroll into his high school with essentially the two prettiest women. That's every 16-year-old guy's dream. And some girls, I'm sure. Sakura's coming with me, too. Sakura typically goes to the school with Fujine because she's a member of the Kyoto Club. But this morning, Sakura stayed put in the living room, helped clean up after breakfast, and waited for me to go to school.
何？ さくらに鍵持たせてるの？シロってば。
Yeah.
持たせてるよ。さくらは悪いことなんてしないし、ずっと世話になってるからな。ああ、その分で行くと遠坂にはやれないが、別に構わないだろ。
Oh no, it's definitely gonna bother her.
それは構わないけど、どういう意味よそれ。
It's a level of trust, okay? You gotta earn it.
悪いことするだろ。それにお前、鍵なんかなくても困らないんじゃないのか？ 必要ないものを作るほど水気
Yeah,
じゃない
true. She
ぞ。
could probably just jump over the fence.
はあ、そうですか。ええ、シロの言う通り、これっぽっちもいらないわよ、そんなもの。
Tosca turns her head and huffs. Maybe I'm just getting used to her, but I'm starting to find these mannerisms of her fascinating.
どうしたさくら？戸締まりができたのなら行こう。
Let's move it.
今朝は遠坂もいるし、できるだけ早めに行きたいんだ。
Yeah, true. You got more people to walk with.
はい、そうですね。先輩がそう言うのなら、そうします。
Sakura's reply is pretty unenthusiastic, and she trails behind us. Aw. This isn't good. Sakura has seemed down ever since Tosca convinced Fujine to back off. Fujine might have been conceited, but I have a feeling Sakura isn't convinced.
ちゃんと話さないとダメかな。
Yeah, I should find a way to give these two time to get along and be friends. The sloped road is packed with students. You're welcome. Remember, one moment can start years of endless kindness and friendship. That's true. That is true. Which, hold on. Speaking of which. Let me see. Oh, it's not letting me do it from the comment section? No. Oh, wait, I can. Good. Good. All's fair. All's fair, man. There you go. The sloped road is packed with students. It's 7:30, which is the busiest time for students getting to school. Among the flock of students, I stand out and I feel everyone stares since I'm in a pretty famous company. Yeah. Maybe she's forgotten something, but Tosca's been quiet the entire time.
どうした遠坂？なんか坂道あたりから様子が変だぞ。
It's probably her reputation.
やっぱり変？今朝の私。
いや、別に変じゃないが、その反応が変だ。
先輩、その説明は矛盾してます。遠坂先輩が聞いているのはそういうことじゃないと思いますけど。
何を聞きたがってるって言うんだよ、遠坂は。
ですから、遠坂先輩は周りから見られているから、どこか自分の姿がおかしいのではと思ってるんですよね。そうだけど、やっぱり桜から見ても変？おかしいな。今朝は眠いながらもちゃんとブローしたし、制服だってシワ一つないと思うんだけど、やっぱり慣れない家で寝たもんだから目にクマでもできてるってわけ？
High school stuff. Got it.
なんでそこで俺に怒鳴る？
Why are you yelling at me for?
遠坂が寝られないのは俺のせいじゃないし、仮にそのせいで遠坂の目にクマができていたとしても大したことじゃない。
You're saying this to a high school girl, okay, man?
女ってのは生まれた時から自
Yeah,
分の
there
身
you
だ
go.
しなみを
Girls care about their
見せるものなの。
appearance. Guys too, but it depends on the situation.
もう今まで外見だけは完璧でいようって繕ってきたのに、それも今日でおしまいってことかしらね。
Guess my streak ends today. I mean, it's fine. Some people like the natural beauty.
だから なんで俺を見て怒鳴るんだよと。なんで遠坂が変なのかは知らないが、間違いなくそれは俺のせいじゃない。八つあたりはよそでやってくれ。
Non-Sakura, please.
違いますよ、遠坂先輩。先輩は今日も綺麗です。
Oh, even then, she gives you a compliment.
みんなが遠坂先輩を見ているのは私たちと一緒だからです。先輩、今まで誰かと投稿したことなんてなかったから。何？その程度のことでこんな扱い受けるわけ？侮れないわね。10年も通ってれば学校なんてマスターしたつもりでいたけど、謎はまだ残ってたわけか。
Tosuka ponders this seriously. Hold on. What kind of person ignores someone telling them that they are as beautiful as always? Because they have a huge fucking ego. That's why. That's why.
遠坂が誰かと投稿すれば騒ぎになるのは当然じゃないか。
ですね。けど遠坂先輩、そういうの気にしない人なんです。だから今まで浮いた話一つなかったんですよ。
Yeah, it's a one-way street, and it's not from her.
へえ、そりゃよかった。外見に騙されて泣きを見た犠牲者は今のところ一人だけってことだからな。
Fair, fair. Thanks, I'm going to plan the video and upload for you and everyone. Oh, man, cool. Good for you. Yeah, have fun. I wish I had more time and energy and, honestly, skill to do videos again. But as of right now, video content is just something that I am choosing not to do. Streaming is just a much more easier, director approach. But video content in the future can come back. Things just need to be a little bit more open for my schedule. And right now, that's probably not going to be the case. But hey, man, good luck. Good luck, Potato King. I whisper the part to Sakura as we walk a bit ahead. Tosuka, who still looks puzzled. We walk through the school gates. Stairs follow us the whole way. You're the dude who's rocking with the two best beauties of the school. Yeah. I only need to endure the stairs a little longer since we will all be separated once we get inside the school building.
朝から頭痛いのがやってきちゃってまあ。
Tosuka mutters to herself as we head towards the campus. Following Tosuka's gaze, I see a familiar face pushing his way through the crowd of students. Oh, yay! First thing in the morning, we get to deal with you! Yay! Sakura, what are you doing with that mongrel? Oh, wait, that's a different person. Excuse me. That's a different term. No. Ah, yes. Sakura shivers at the sight of him. Shinji acts like he doesn't see us. Instead, he makes his beeline for Sakura and says... It's called having a life? I don't know. Shinji raises his hand. Oh, yeah, no. Not in my presence. I told you once. I told you once before. If you do this shit, you're gonna get just desserts. I still can't believe he said, but he's a good guy, though. Like, no, he's not. Instinctively... Working hard first thing in the morning, ain't you? So let me guess. He was about to fucking smack the shit out of her, and then we go, "Hey, bud, what you doing? Oh, trying to give a high five? Yeah, just there we go. There we go. That's what you were trying to do, right? Yeah. I grab his hand and greet him. Yeah. Nice try, bud. We ain't doing that shit here. Emiya? Yeah. You got a problem with that, bud?
先輩のところにお手伝いに行っていました。けどそれは
後輩としての義務だって。まったく泥臭いなお前は。勝手に怪我したやつなんて構うことないだろう。いいからお前は僕の言う通りにしてればいいんだよ。
Yeah, that's not an official job. None of that is, by the way. Jesus. Shinji huffs as he lowers his hand. I have no reason to hold on to his hand if he's not going to hit Sakura, so I let go.
しかしなんだね。そこまでうちの邪魔して楽しいわけ、エミヤ。さくらは弓道部の部員なんだからさ。無理やり朝練をサボらせるような真似しないでくれないかな。
Only someone with your imagination would only perceive this, relationship, quote, as something like that to be used. I don't have a response to that. Having Sakura come to my place to make breakfast does feel like I hold her in the mornings.
そんなことありません。
Oh! Did my game just crash? Oh, fuck. Hello?
私は
Okay, no, it did not crash. Then, okay, good. It just froze for a second, and then I, jutted back to my OBS. I'm like, oh, are we good? Hello? Mission control? But no, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Oh, bless me. Okay. That's not true. I help Senpai out because I want to. I think you're going a bit too far. Hey, yo, when it comes to Senpai, when it comes to Shiro, oh, she'll stick up. She'll speak.
言い過ぎだって。それはお前の方だよ、さくら。エミヤが一人住まいだからなんだって言うんだ。別に一人でいいって言うんだからさ、一人にしてやればいいんだよ。エミヤみたいなのは。
兄さん。やだ。今のはひどいよ。
Is that the most terrible thing that he could say, though?
まあいい。今日でエミヤの家に行くのはやめろよ、さくら。僕が来いって言ったのに部活に来なかったんだ。そのくらいの罰は受ける覚悟があったんだろ。
You should be ready for some punishment. That sounds so foul, man, just to say in the courtyard. Bro! Oh my god, game. I mean, I know the punishments and stuff, but Jesus Christ, game. Sakura gasps and freezes. Shinji tries to grab Sakura and pulls her away, but in that instant he does. Yeah, let's go.
黙って聞いていたんだけど、なかなか面白い話だったわ、今の。
え？どうさか。お前。
He's like, Shiro's having my fantasy of double teaming you two. No! Bakana! Listen, bud. Maybe if you weren't such a goddamn prick, you might get two beautiful women. Just saying. Just saying, man. It shouldn't be that big of a surprise. I mean, that shouldn't be news. I'm an acquaintance of Emiya. I don't feel like that's something that is known, though. And that's why the three of us walk together at school. Right.
Emiyaと知り合い？
ええ、きっとこれからも一緒に学校に来て、一緒に下校するぐらいの知り合い。だから、さくらさんとも付き合っていこうかなって思ってるわ。
Just getting under his skin with every sentence she says. So good when you're not on the receiving end of this. Emiya? No, I'm being NTR'd. Shinji glares at me. It might be my imagination, but I feel murderous intent coming from him that goes way beyond just animosity. Yeah, he's fucking jealous. And while I haven't really been getting along with Shinji as of late, again, dude, you're putting this so mildly. I haven't been getting along, aka I haven't been liking the fact that he's abusing his little sister. Yeah, I would say I'm not getting along with him either. I don't remember anything that would make him resent me to the extent that he is now.
そんなバカな。冗談がきついな、遠坂は。君がエミヤなんかと付き合うわけないじゃないか。ああ、そうか。君、勘違いしてるんだろう。そりゃ確かに、ちょっと前までエミヤとは友達だったけど、今は違うんだ。もうエミヤと僕は無関係だから、 あまりメリットはないんだぜ。
He tries to find a way to make it make sense in his head. Oh, I was friends with him once, but now that I'm not. But you don't know that, so therefore you're trying to use him to get to me. Of course. Oh, it all works out in my head. Whatever you have to validate yourself,
よ
man.
かった。
Sure.
それを聞いて安心したわ。あなたのことなんてちっとも興味がなかったから。
Boom. Roasted. Wow. Whoa there. I feel bad for Shinji. Should we, though? Should we? I'm just saying, sometimes people like him deserve to get put down every once in a while. But then, again, he might be the type of... The fact that we put him down in general makes him even worse. So I honestly don't know how to handle him. If I were in his shoes, Tosuka's words would be traumatic enough. I probably wouldn't recover for a good while.
お前
Why, you...
それとマトウ君、さっきの話だけど、弓道部の朝練は自主参加のはずよ。欠席の許可が必要だなんて話は聞いてないわ。そんな規則、私はもちろん綾子や藤村先生も聞いてないでしょうね。
うるさいな。兄貴が妹に何をしようが勝手だろう。いちいち人の家の事情に首を突っ込むな。
ええ、それは同感ね。だからあなたもエミヤ君の家のことをあれこれ言うのは筋違いじゃない？まったく、こんな朝から校庭で騒がしいわよ、マトウ君。
Shinji retreats a step, still glaring at Sakura and me in the process.
わかった。今朝の件は許してやる。
I forgive you. Sure. Okay, bud.
けどさ、
Oh, man, you are so tiring to deal with.
今度何かあったら、その時は自分の立場ってやつをよく思い知らせてやる。
Yeah? Shinji heads towards the school building after making his big pronouncement. He turned tail and ran after Tosuka gave him such a dressing down. That's a way of saying that. Yeah, but that's like his default setting, so at this point I guess it doesn't bother me. Like water dripping off a duck's back, you know. Sakura's apology, not just to me, but also to Tosuka as well.
朝からいい運動になったわ。頭のギアがスパッと上がったし、ようやく調子が出てきたもの。口喧嘩好きなのよね。
I love a good argument. Okay.
それに謝るのは私の方だし、ちょっとやりすぎだったわよね、今の。あいつだって立場があるんだし、ほら、みんなの前でああいうのってしちゃダメだって言うじゃない？マトウ君が落ち込んでたら後でフォローしてあげて。これに懲りずにまた突っかかってきてもいいって。
He can spar with me anytime he likes. Oh, he'll take that the other way.
兄さんが懲りていなければ、またお相手をしてあげてください、先輩。
Relieved, Sakura smiles cheerfully. Tosuka seems suddenly bashful and looks away.
先輩も、できれば怒らないであげてください。
He's like the most calm out of all of these people. Like saying, oh, he's like, all right, I've gotten along with him before. All of a sudden, it's like, no, we should be getting mad at this guy.
先輩しか友達いないから。
Oh, Jesus, don't make me feel bad for Shinji.
わかってるよ。怒るなっていうのは無理だけど、シンジはああいうやつだってのは知り合った時から、ま、なんかの拍子でまた付き合いが深くなるのは目に見えてるしさ。気長にやっていくよ。
Maybe if it's on like a fucking moon base or something, but outside of that, Shinji, I don't think any other Shinji's gonna get close to you in the way that you're hoping. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe in this route he's actually good. Who knows? Sakura quickly bows. Yeah. The only thing I get really mad at Shinji about is the way that he treats his sister like crap. Yeah, I would too. I would agree.
それじゃあ先輩、今日も一日頑張りましょうね。
Sakura heads through the first year floor. Tosa and I climb the stairs to the second-year floor and run right into the student council president. Yeah, he's like, what the fuck? My boy.
なぜに遠坂と一緒にいるのかエミヤしろ。
あら、おはよう竜道くん。朝からハウアとはご挨拶ね。
目覚めから嫌な予感がしたがまさか案件札とはな。
I woke up feeling like something was amiss.
こっちに来いエミヤ。遠坂の近くにいたら毒が移る。毒が。
Issei tugs on my arm hard. Tosuke looks at Issei and me without a word, then walks towards Class 2A as if nothing happened.
行くがいい。誰も止めはしないからな。
Yo, he's the most jealous out of all of them. How dare you take my Emiya? I'm sure there is fanfic, but I can imagine fanfic of these two, like, Tosuke with my Emiya? No! Tosuke slightly passes by, but then...
シロ、昼休みに屋上。
She whispers that to me, so Issei won't hear. It's lunchtime. However, I think we're going to stop it right there. I think this is a good place to stop. How many hours am I in? Oh, I'm in 21 hours. Not bad. Still got a long way to go, but not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. That was Fate for the day. That was Fate Stay Night Remastered. And so, as always, to draw down the evening, I wish to say thank you for everyone coming out today. It was fun. I'm glad we got to get back into Fate. I know it's been a while for those who've been waiting for this, so I do apologize. Life and certain plans get in the way, but nonetheless, we will always be here trying to facilitate when possible and enjoy ourselves at the same time. Shout out to you, Potato King, for coming to chat, man. It's always great to have a little bit of interaction. By stream. Yes, by stream. We will be back tomorrow with Yakuza 0 around a similar time, so look forward to that. We might do something Wednesday, by the way. I got something to work, so I'm like, oh, this works now? Maybe Wednesday. So stay tuned. We might do something Wednesday night. Thursday, we got some JoJo streams. And then probably Friday, we'll get into One Piece. Saturday, we'll see, but nothing certain about that. And then Sunday, we will be back for more Ichi the Witch, my dude. So yeah, got a nice schedule for the week. Very excited. Now, gotta do my shtick, especially because we have... every time, I always want to go this way. We have a goal. We have a goal. If you are new, live or VOD gang, what up, to the channel, please like the video, aka stream. Hit that bell notification. That way you know when we go live. Comment down below because the YouTube algorithm likes comments now a lot. But most importantly, if you could do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. We have a lot of cool things coming up in the future. We have watch-alongs, more games, variety like that, more series that we're going to be reacting to, and maybe some other stuff coming up. We'll test out some stuff, but we got a lot of cool things. So if you could do me the favor of subscribe, hit that red button, please. Do it. It would mean a lot. All right. So I'm going to head out for the night. I hope everyone has a nice night or morning, depending on where you are. Stay safe. And I'll see you tomorrow for some more video game streams with Yakuza 0. All right. Peace. See you, Potato King. Have a nice one, everyone.